Okay, we good? I've tried to record this thing so many fucking times. Okay, I'm gonna put the window away so I'm not looking at myself. Let's talk about AI. Okay. Where do you start, man? No, let's not talk about AI. Let's firstly talk about humans. That's a good place to start instead. Humans are just a mess of an amazing, incredible exhalation of creativity and stuff. They're just really cool. I like them. I would subscribe to general human activities if I had a say in it, which I feel like I do. I really should have cleaned these before we started, but we've already started. And that right there is part of the messiness of being a human. You don't clean your glasses before you start your video. There needs to be some planning. What kind of planning am I talking about? Your life, just general, nothing too big. Just your life, just your entire life, which is important. And that's what we're doing here. We're figuring out things and ways to help your life and also wrap your head around all the changes that are happening with all of this AI stuff. And look, to be honest, this channel's also for my benefit too, because I'm trying to figure out the same thing. I'm trying to figure out, what am I doing with life? And what am I doing with all of this AI shit coming out, man? How does it fit? How does it all come into itself? The first thing I reckon that is a point of discussion. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's just not, it feels good, kind of, to panic in terms of like it feels great to really tap into that emotion in a certain sense. You feel like you're getting something done by panicking, right? You're like, well, if I panic, then like I'm gonna solve this if I panic. Right? Right? Not really. Not really. It might motivate you to do something in the short term, but overall, it's not a good strategy. It's not a good strategy to be getting clear on what it is that you need for your own life and everything, especially something as paradigm shifting, like especially as something as fucking gargantuanly. I'm not helping with this panicking, am I? Don't panic. It's just gargantuanly huge. No. So, look, it's a big change. It's a big change. It is. But panicking isn't going to help. And that might initially feel the same as someone having a panic attack and me coming up to them and going, well don't do that. that doesn't help. Don't have a panic attack. That's not very logical, is it? I'm not asking you to be logical in I'm not asking you to be logical in absence of emotion. Hey, panic. if panicking helps, panic. That's okay. That's completely valid, right? But understand that panicking will at some point subside if you sit with it, right? Just sit with it. And then once you've got that emotion in and maybe out of your system, then you can focus on a more level-headed response to what's going on with all of this AI stuff. So, look, these are staying off now. The thing that I think is most critical to keep in mind is just understand that you don't even know what change is going to happen. I don't know what change is going to happen. And that's for good or bad or benefit or like scary danger or anything. You just don't know. And it can be tempting, especially like with all these things happening, to grab onto it with an emotional vice and just like fucking just emotionally go, right? That's okay. I've done a fair bit of that, and I'll probably do more of it going forward, but that's because we're respecting that feeling. You feel it? Okay. Now what else are you going to do about it? And I've come to the conclusion now that leaning into the change is actually the best thing to do, really. Now, let's be clear. I don't mean you've just given yourself over to AI. And to be even more specific, I don't mean that like, oh, well, I was gonna do a creative career and now I guess I'll just give myself over to AI. Or I was gonna pursue this job, but fucking AI, like, no. But what I do mean is lean into how you can adapt to this new, exciting, paradigm shifting tech and how it can benefit you and your life. The metaphor that I really like to use is a wave, the wave of AI. And the wave, you're standing on the beach, it's coming, right? And look, panic mongers may say it's a tsunami. Maybe. But also maybe it's just a wave in the ever ceaseless waves that just happen for everything all the time, literally. There will be stuff beyond AI. Like, are you going to panic? Are you going to pre-order your panic for that too? It's just life. Things change. And this is just a big one. And you can change too. That's the really good news. You can change as well. So lean in to thinking how you can start integrating bits of it into your life. You don't need to divorce your partner and have an AI companion tomorrow. And I don't recommend you do that either, actually. But start thinking about what are little things, what are repetitive things in your day that you just don't want to fucking do, you're sick of, and you'd rather something automated, like an AI, can take care of that for you, for your stress, for your peace of mind. That's a good idea. So what have we gone over? Don't panic. Think about leaning into it and be kind to yourself and to others, man, because everyone's figuring it out. This video itself is me figuring out how I am adapting to all of this as well. So I'm going to be putting out content, and you might look at some of that content and be like, you know what I mean? It might be shit. Probably will be shit. But that's part of it. That's part of it. And being kind to yourself, being kind to other people who are struggling in amongst all of it, that's actually going to get you the most, not just progress in a material sense, but like peace of mind on an emotional level too. Because you need both. You need to figure out how you can have peace of mind emotionally and materially. Yeah. We're going to figure it out.